Strong, steady breezes finally kicked in for day 10 of the Louis Vuitton Trophy in France, making for champagne sailing off the port of Nice. This was the day which decided the semi-finals for the regatta and opened with BMW Oracle Racing up against Azzurra from Italy. The American boat enjoyed the early advantage up the first beat, but the Italians kept it close and attacked at every opportunity. Eventually, the Americans misjudged attack and opened the door for Azzurra, the Italians needing no second invitation to seize the lead and round the first mark ahead. BMW Oracle Racing chased hard downwind, but disaster was looming for Gavin Brady at the helm of the American boat. As the kite was being dropped, the boat sailed straight over it. It got worse, the sail wrapping itself around the bow. That handed the race to Azzurra, the jubilant Italians celebrating as they cemented a semi-final berth. For Azzurra's next match against Synergy, the wind had changed direction and speed. Two yachts slugged it out up the beat, and at the top mark there was nothing in it. Synergy first around with a slender lead. Azzurra flying in pursuit, hot on the Russian heels. These were the conditions the sailors had been waiting for, and halfway down the course the crews could almost have exchanged notes as all four race boats powered past each other. If Karol Jablonski was feeling the heat, he wasn't showing it as Francesco Bruni waited for the opportunity to attack. It came on the final leg, the Italians ready to roll over the Russians, then disaster. The Jenica on Azzurra blew apart, the boat shuddering as the sail let go and the pressure came off the rig. Azzurra's race was over. Synergy sailing on to take the win and march towards the semi-finals. For the final match of the day between BMW Oracle Racing and Artemis, the wind was up to 15 knots and the boats were glued at the hip. On the first beat, Artemis had the slimmest advantage over the American boat, and Gavin Brady at the BMW Oracle helm attacked relentlessly with 18 tacks up the first beat. It paid off as Brady drove around the first mark in front, and while the margin was small, it was about to grow. The Americans stayed out to the left and rode a nice shift to increase their lead before jibing back to cover the Swedish boat. Essentially, though, this race was only about bragging rights, both teams missing out on the semis. BMW Oracle Racing saved their best to last, but it was too little, too late.